conversion. As an example, we used to do this task. Let's say 10 and float b is equals to a. Can I say I'm converting integer type to float type? So when this will happen, at that time the value of b will be 10.0. This conversion what we are taking place is from integer to float type. Can I say integer and float are my basic data types, primitive data types? Okay, so can I say I have converted from basic type to basic type? This I think we discussed. Do you agree with this? But now what I want to do? I want to convert integer to time class. So can I say this is my basic to class type conversion? Do you agree? This is the first type of conversion. This is the second type of conversion. Similarly, I want to do conversion from vector class to double type. So can I say this is my third type of conversion from class to basic type? And what is left out? Class to class. The fourth type is what we say to be class to class conversion. This is what we want to learn. Now the problem comes over here is for basic to basic is not an issue because compiler handles this. Are you finding any logic for that? Then when I come across float b is equal to a, what is happening actually? So forget it. Let me convert this, interchange the example so that it will be more clear. Let me make it 10.5 and this type to be float and b I make it integer. So this will be nothing but float to integer conversion. You fine? Okay, now you tell me what compiler will do when I perform this conversion. So where b marker value of this. What will be there in b? What will be there in b? But internally compiler, what compiler did? Exactly what compiler did? Compiler truncated the value. तो internally उसने एक function लिखा होगा ना कि ऐसा हो conversion तो मुझे truncate करनी है value. It is compiler's logic. So similarly, during the basic to basic type conversion, all the possibilities are written inside the compiler. The logic for that is written inside the compiler. That when we are doing float to integer, truncate करना है वो compiler में लिखा हुआ है. अगर हम integer to float convert करते हैं तो at the end we need to write point 0 append करना है. So that is written in compiler itself. But what about this now? If I want to convert int to time, what is time? Time is a class. What type of class is this? Can I say it is a user defined? Will compiler know what it will be? So for that case, we need to tell the compiler that whenever we are doing this type of conversion, at that time this operation is performed. जैसे कि कैसे इंटीजर फ्लोट में अपेंड किया, फ्लोट टू इंटीजर में ट्रांसलेट किया, तो वैसे ही जैसे इंटीजर टू टाइप करे तो क्या करना है वो हमें बताना है। We need to write it into the logic. Fine. Everyone. Now the question comes, sir, how we will be doing this? Basic to class, class to basic, and class to class. Okay, one by one we'll be checking with respect to an example. The first one, that is basic to class. Basic to class will be implemented using constructor. Next one, that is class to basic, will be implemented using casting operator function. And the last one will be implemented using any of the above two. Can be implemented using constructor or casting operator function. Just note down this point. All I requested, just note down this point. Because in the lecture or in this chapter, we are going to discuss the second one, third one, and fourth. Completed? Should we move further? Okay. So, okay, Javik. Okay. So, right now we are going to start up with this second one, that is basic to class type, because this we cannot handle. This is not in our hand. So this is not in our hand. So what is there in our hand? First one, basic to Basic to class. Okay. So how it can be done? Let's go with that only. I'm writing the program over here only so that it will be more clear to you. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm writing a program. Just go through it with this very carefully. What do you understand by this program? What do you understand by this particular program? Just go through with this very carefully. The program is incomplete. When I say I've written a class sign with two data numbers x and n. X stands for M stands for. Then I written a constructor, default constructor, wherein I am setting x equals to 0, y equals to 0. Then put time function, which displays the time. Now check out the void. There I have done an important task, which is still incomplete to write. This is what you want to achieve. If you check out very carefully, then this is what is the type conversion I wanted. And I say this is what I have done the type conversion. From which type to which type? Basic to class. But what is the exact example? What is the example? Int2 class. This is what I want to achieve. That means what I want is, I'm writing an output actually, that whenever I say 85 minutes, and I say it is equals to 1 hour 25 minutes. This is the conversion I want to do. Whenever I assign some minutes value to my object T1, at that time this object should convert this minutes to number of hours and minutes. You get the example? Now, correspondingly, how I can convert minutes to hours and minutes? anything else? Sorry? If minutes is greater than 60, okay, anything else? So I give you an example. You are supposed to calculate it on paper. 230 minutes. How many hours? How many minutes? What will you do? What will you do for this? 230 divided by 60. So Ramano क्या है? So solve करो just solve it. 230 minutes. I want it in hours and minutes. Let's solve it. 3 hours and 50 minutes. So what will be exactly? What process will be? 2 divided minutes by 60. 2 hours. In minutes. Modulus, reminder, is your minutes. और हम अपने आप को क्या कंडीशन आ रही है? Getting the point. This is logic. This is what we want to write. But question comes where? The real logic is to implement. But the question comes where we need to write. This is nothing to be written in constructor of time class. And this is to be passed as an argument to the constructor. H is equals to minutes divided by 60. M is equals to minutes mod 60. Did you get this? My job is over. My job is over. Let me save it. Let's take it out the program once again. Last time, 2 members, 2 constructor. One is default constructor, second is parameterized, wherein we are passing the minutes. Why we have passed this value? Because this is our basic type from which we want to convert to class type. So we are passing integer. And we are doing this operation in the constructor. Time, we are displaying the time. Now comes void main. See this line now. What this will do? Whenever I declare the object and whenever I do the assignment operation, immediately it will call the constructor. Sir, can we write like this? Yes, of course you can. Fine. We run this. Is it perfect? Let's run for 230 minutes. Can I say my integer minutes now converted to class type? Any doubts to this? So what steps you need to follow? If someone says you need to do the type conversion from basic to class type, what you do? Firstly, you write the constructor. So this is the constructor what you had written. What should be the argument to that constructor? Basic type from which you want to convert should be the parameter. And what should else you should write the logic for that conversion. Over here, this was the logic. In some example, can be another logic. Is it clear? Any doubts? Please write down this program. Just give the heading basic to class type conversion. Now I am writing this now since last one or two lectures. I have started writing the function, or I should say, I have started defining the functions within the class itself. If you check it out, what is this termed as? Inline function. Okay, but this is what I am doing because we are having one or two lines in the code only. That's why. Okay, but don't write it in the class if there are more than 2 to 3 lines. Now, when you learn Java language in the next semester, everything will be like this only. Yeah? Everything you need to write it in the class itself. No definition outside the class. જે આપણે scope resolution operator use કરીને કરતા હતા, from Java language onwards, you will not see that concept. Everything is to be written within the class only. All the function definitions and everything. Is it clear? Any doubts with this? Now, what if I want to do the reverse operation? What if I want to do the reverse operation? Let's say, okay. Integer minutes is equals to T1. What is this now? Which type of conversion this is? Class to basic. How this can this cannot be achieved using constructor. See the reverse process is there. This we cannot do it using constructor. Just wait. What I am doing is, in the same example, we'll be doing this conversion. Let's say I take T2 and I'm writing one more constructor time in minute, hours and in minutes. H is equals to HR, M is equals to mean, and for declaring one object time T2 in the bracket, I am passing, let's say, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Sorry, just a minute. This is what I want to do. Now, this is what is our first example. We completed this part. Now, this is our second example. This is what I want to do. It is going to give me an error when I write this. Check it out. Cannot convert time to integer. Yes or no? So, how to do this? Just understand it. આ પ્રોબ્લેમ સમજાય છે ને શું કરીએ છીએ આપણે? નહીં? What we are doing exactly over here? Class to basic, but શું કરવું છે? When I say 2 hours 30 minutes, તો મને મિનિટ્સ કેટલી મળવી જોઈએ? 150. તો તમે શું લોજિક એપ્લાય કર્યું? Hours into 60 plus minutes. Yes or no? પણ હવે લખશું કઈ જગ્યાએ? See, મેં જો લખાયું using, this is can be implemented using casting operator function. Okay, okay. What is your destination type? એમાં કન્વર્ટ કરવું છે? કઈ ટાઈપમાં કન્વર્ટ કરવું છે? બેઝિકલી કઈ ટાઈપ? ઇન્ટીજર. સો રાઇટ ઇન્ટીજર. Write a keyword operator. Operator int. તો કંઈક યુઝ કર્યું છે આપણે પાસ્ટમાં. Operator plus. Operator less than. Operator minus. યાદ આવે છે? બસ તો આ જ છે. Instead of operator, we are using now data type. Okay. તો જે લોજિક લખવાની વાત થઈ અહીંયા લખવાનું છે શું લખવાનું છે hours into 60 plus minutes sorry plus m શું પણ this is what we need to return તો ક્વેશ્ચન આવશે રિટર્ન જ થવું જોઈએ ને જો અહીંયા રિટર્ન જ થશે ને અહીંયા રિટર્ન જ થશે ને but sir what about return type is it fine int operator int no it is not fine what is your destination type integer so it is always obvious that integer as return thase so we need not to explicitly specify int compiler ne automatic ખબર પડી જશે કે you are doing conversion to int type તો return int જ થાય are you getting my point so I need not to specify return type in casting operator function again second condition we cannot pass argument to casting operator function see we cannot pass argument पर ત્યાં તો કરતા હતા આપણે ઓપરેટર ઓવરલોડિંગ માં તો કરતા હતા એ ઓપરેટર ઓવરલોડિંગ હતું આ ટાઈપ કન્વર્ઝન છે so in type conversion we cannot pass any argument to casting operator function is it clear હા પણ જો અહીંયા int ની જગ્યાએ મેં પ્લસ લખ્યું હોત તો argument એ પાસ કરી શકું and I can have return type also but as it is not operator it is data type so I cannot return anything as well as nor I cannot pass any parameter is it clear should I move further or no okay now this belongs to which class kya class ma belong karse time class mane so I need to write time scope resolution operator and this is need to be declared in the time class operator in resolved should we run LQ से 3 hours 50 minutes basic to class 5 second Q से please write down this part खाली आटલું જ લખજો don't write complete code just write down this and the part of void main this one time t2 चलो completed. Yes, then we'll solve one exercise today. So, write down the exercise. Define a class vector with array of 5 elements as data member calculate the distance of the vector using type conversion. Okay. So what is the first of all statement of the program? Define a class vector. Then I will write. You all are knowing how to define a class. What is the name of the class? What is the name of the class? Vector. Write down. So let's include that is let's include then class vector. What's the data member of the class? Give us something. Array of 5 elements. 5 elements. Have I said the data type of that array? Have I said? No. Now, S is a vector. S is a vector class. So we will take it integer. What will declare? Integer V of 5. Integer V of 5. You are going to write this. In the class, the data member will declare an array named as V of 5 elements. Define. Now, something is not mentioned in the program, so you have to assume it by yourself. What is to be assumed? How to get this array? Get data. Can you write the get data function for this? Please write down get data function. I am writing not get data, I am writing get vector. Define. Don't write right now. Just understand. का फंक्शन एक फंक्शन है टेस्ट करता है. Now, how to test the class? How to test the class? Void main test class means make an object of that class. Can I say sorry. Vector v1 dot get vector. Is it fine? It should get it from the user. Let's compile it. Let's run it. Yes, it is waiting for the user. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is it fine? So this is tested. Okay. Now, what is the task which we need to do? We want to convert this vector to distance. Means we need to calculate the distance for this vector v1. That means what I am supposed to write, double d is equals to v1. Think in reverse way. Now question comes, sir, what is distance? How to calculate distance of a vector? So, example program कोई भी आ सकता है, ऐसा ही प्रोग्राम आएगा. कि वेक्टर का डिस्टेंस कैलकुलेट करना नहीं आएगा तो मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता. You already studied. Maybe in mathematics or somewhere. How to calculate distance? Formula for calculating distance, d is equals to square root of v0 square plus v1 square plus v2 square plus v3 square plus v4 square. Do you recall this formula? No. Don't worry, just go down this formula. For calculating the distance of a vector. As of now, we are having 5 elements. 5 elements is 5. If there are n elements, then I need to take the sum of the squares of n elements. And then need to take the square root. This is the formula for converting. I'm wondering how to do this and where to write this formula. Operator double. Distance will be calculated in double. So vector operator double. Wherein you will be writing this logic. You write this logic. Why you have written this? मैं यहाँ શું કામ લખું કોઈ કહી શકે why I had written this? नहीं क्लास में डिफाइन करना तो बाकी है. मैंने चलो क्लास में भी डिक्लेयर why I did the declaration. Why I did this declaration or why I am defining this function. And what is this function named as? Casting operator function. Very true. But why I am writing this? Why I am writing this? Can I say I am going to convert from class to basic type? And for class to basic, always I need to write casting operator function. So I had written casting operator function. Assume I am not writing this. Chalo, I am removing this. Then what will happen in this case? नहीं ऐसा नहीं. Syntactically is it correct? Will I get compile time error? Read carefully and then answer. આમ બધા બાઘાની જેમ બેઠા છો. જરાક આમ just be active in the class. તમે પ્રોગ્રામિંગ સબ્જેક્ટમાં આમ આવી રીતે બેસશો તો થિયોરિટિકલ સબ્જેક્ટમાં શું કરતા હશો? Will it give compile time error? જોઈને આન્સર આપો. Why? શું ડિફાઇન નથી કર્યું? ફરી આ જગ્યાએ કયો છો? Can you see the error? What is the error? हाँ पर પછી મેં આ લાઈન લખીને જો હાઇલાઇટેડ લાઈન જો કન્વર્ઝન કર્યું. What is the type of E1? Vector. I am assigning it to double. Compiler doesn't know this process. So for this I am saying to the compiler that this is my casting operator function. Sorry. Yes, casting operator function which performs this particular task. Any errors? Okay. Any errors? First of all, check it out. Warnings will come across the warning. Warning gets resolved. But no error right now. Did you find this point now? Kasukam lekhu. Ani jarur su padi that you are understanding it? Okay. Imnam ghanaya mama paade su. You can make out from their faces. Now over here I will be writing the logic for that. Which logic? Square root wala logic. So for that, first of all, I need to have double sum equals to 0. For int I equals 0, I less than 5, I plus plus sum plus is equals to V of I into V of I. Return sqrt of sum. Always remember casting operator function में return होगा ही होगा. Which type will return? Which type it will return? Always this type, whatever I mentioned over here. So square root of sum will return double. Find out. Square of the values. B0 square plus B1 square plus B2 square plus B3 square. So that is sum. And then after summing, I have taken the square root of that sum. Is it clear? चलो कैलकुलेट. मेरे पास वेक्टर है 5 एलिमेंट का वेक्टर है उसमें 1 2 3 4 5 4 किया है. व्हाट इज द मैट्रिक्स? 1 2 3 4 5 3 0 is 1 1 is 1 2 is 2 3 vector 1 2 3 4 5. What it will be? Sorry? For using sqrt function, I should include math.h. Sorry, I should not write like this. Yes, I am waiting for the answer. Huh? Under root of 55. What is the value of under root of 55? 7 point. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The answer should come up with 7 point. Perfect. Clear? Please note down this example also. So completed. So how many types of conversion we did? From basic to class, class to basic. What is left out? What is left out? Class to class. Should we go for that? Okay. We are going to discuss class to class type conversion. This can be done using two ways. This can be done using two ways. One is constructor and second is casting operator function. Using both you can do this. We will be first of all implementing using constructor. How to do that? But now over here, class to class, that means I should have two different classes. Two different classes. Let's say class X and class Y. I want to do the conversion between the two. Now for this type, for this, what I will take as an example is an example of inventory. Have you heard the word inventory? What is the meaning of inventory? The number of items, okay? Inventory, I am running a stationery store. I keep an inventory in my store. Let's say, for example, I am selling 100 items. My stationery, I would be having an inventory of those 100 items. If there is stock, I can take a stock of this item. If their price value, suppose if I am having a pen drive with a quantity of 50 and for a price of each pen drive is 200, so what will be the total stock value? 50 into 200, so approximately it's 10,000. This is one inventory system. Okay, because we are having a software for inventory management system. Separate inventory management system software are available in the market. Okay, fine. So I will not go into that much detail of it. Take a very simple example of it. Okay, I'm writing a class. Just go through with that class. Any doubts with this class till now? Just verify the class. ક્લાસમાં કાંઈ ન સમજાણું હોય તો પૂછો. Talking over here. These are I am passing as a parameter. What is this? I had written invent on what is it? Constructor. Which type of constructor? Parameterized. As it is a parameter, I am passing the values. Okay. Let me demonstrate that. Okay, fine. Okay, let us run it. I pass as an argument to the constructor, which I am displaying. આમાં ક્યાંય કોઈને doubts છે? Till now. What is code? Why we use code? It is a type of primary key. What is primary? You make it not null. Make it not null. Why we go for primary? When I say mainly, I am using primary for the purpose of creating two tables. Foreign key, references. Because this similar thing we want to implement it over here. Code, the primary key of yours. What is items? Quantity. What is price? But now I want the total value of the particular item. Okay? Total value of a particular item. What is total value? Total value means minus stationery valuation value. What else? Number of items into price. That is the total value. But now this total value I am going to put in the same class. I am making a separate class for this. Class invent2 with two data members. Integer code, integer total value. Is this now? इसका फायदा अभी दोनों of the benefit of separating them out. Just recall that concept. ફોરેન થી જ્યાં લગાવું ત્યાં પ્રાઇમરી કી માં જે ડેટા હોય એ આવવો જોઈએ બીજી ના ચાલે. Are you getting my point? So the code should be same. So my code should be same. Okay, I'm not going further in that part. Actually what I want to do is I want to have an object of invent2 that is I2. Okay, sorry. Let me take it S1 and let me take it B1. What I want to do is B1 is equals to S1. What is S1? Item 1. What is S1? Item 1 with code 5 items. The price वही कोड यहाँ पे आइटम I2 that is B1 में पेस्ट होना चाहिए और उसका ही टोटल वैल्यू आना चाहिए. That is my main requirement right now. Do you understand this or not? Yes or no? Okay. So this I can do it using constructor in my invent2 class. Invent2 का constructor. But I will pass which type I want to convert. बेसिक टू क्लास में क्या किया था देखो. जस्ट सी इन एग्जांपल, आज का ही एग्जांपल है. बेसिक टू क्लास में कंस्ट्रक्टर लिखा था हमने. किस में कन्वर्ट करना था हमें? सॉरी, व्हाट वाज आवर सोर्स टाइप? इंटीजर. सो पास भी हम सोर्स टाइप ही यहाँ पे करेंगे. invent1 लेट्स से I1 और I should say let's say S. Is it fine? We are converting invent1 to invent2. Fine. We are converting invent1 to invent2. So that's why invent1 is my argument to the constructor. So can I say, let me define this constructor outside the class. Invent2 scope resolution invent2. And passing argument invent1 as S. अभी यहाँ पे मुझे वो लॉजिक लिखना है. कौन सा? Code is equals to S dot code. Don't write right now. Don't write. Still there are some mistakes. Are you getting my point? तो अभी ये S dot code कौन सा हुआ? जब ये होगा एग्जीक्यूट एट दैट टाइम S1 जो है हमारा will be passed as an argument to this constructor. यहां पे आएगा. हाँ, S है ना. ये कोड कौन सा हुआ? S का कोड, मतलब invent1 का कोड हुआ. और ये कोड कौन सा हुआ? ये कोड कौन सा हुआ? invent2 का. बाय invent2 बिकॉज यहां से ऐसा कॉल हो रहा है इसलिए. फाइन. कैन आई राइट total value is equals to S dot items into S dot price? Yes or no? Okay, चलो ये हुआ कि नहीं हुआ तो मुझे उसके लिए फंक्शन बनाना पड़ेगा. void put items out code is equals to code out total value is equals to total value is it fine? तो यहाँ पे मैंने i1 डॉट पुट आइटम्स कर सॉरी i1 नहीं s1 डॉट पुट आइटम्स करवाया तो सेम वे कैन आई हैव d1 डॉट पुट आइटम्स ऊपर थोड़ा डेकोरेशन कर देते हैं we put lines in between ये तो एरर आई told you there are mistakes in the program I do not want to show you the errors I want you to identify the errors I want you to identify the errors तो हाईलाइट किया है वहां पे एरर नहीं है वहां पे मत सर्च करो Don't try to identify the errors where I have highlighted. Before that, invent1 s1 means we are making an object of invent1 class with this parameters. Do you agree? Do you agree? Then we are displaying the items. Do you agree? What will be displayed? 4, 5 items 5 200 sorry items 50 price 200 invent 2 b1 equals to s1 means I am assigning s1 to class not defined right no it is already defined yes it is already defined I had written this then we are simply breaking the lines and then we are simply printing d1 dot put items means invent 2 का put items कॉल कर रहे हैं now you tell me what actually error is should I give you the hint should I give you where the error is actually should I give you the error where the error is okay error is there in these 2 lines फरीवार okay exactly કેમ તમે શું કે અઠે ગઠે ગયે ને આમ જસ્ટ બાય ચાન્સ તમે સોલ્યુશન નિયર બાય સાચું બોલ્યા છો પણ તમને ખબર નથી શું છે એકચ્યુઅલી તમે એમને બોલી ગયા છો yes there is an error in these 2 lines identify the errors identify the errors ચાલો એરર બતાવી દો ના ડી થી તો કોલ થાય છે આનાથી તો ડી થી d1 થી તો કોલ થયું એટલે કોડ ને ટોટલ વેલ્યુ d1 ના જ થયા. ચાલો what next? Should I show you the error? error ક્યારે આવે? Increment 1 new scope reduction operator means code of increment 1 class. Code of increment 1 class is not accessible. Accessible की error ક્યારે આવે? Private, public, protected. तो यहाँ શું problem થયો? Code is private. Item is price is તો હવે એને એક્સેસ કરશું. ખબર નથી આન્સર. Never use friend function. Never ever use friend function. ખાલી C++ માં જ concept છે. એક પણ language માં friend function because it is against the security of code. એના માટે from the languages after C++ all have removed the concept of friend. Now you tell what can be done. So error pokade what the error how to rectify. One way is to make the members public. One member public which is logically wrong. Never do that. Now what next? What next? Let me give you the hint. I told you members are private. Can I not make functions public? Functions public बनावी सकूं? ई functions आ value return કરી શકે? બનાવવાના છે. ચલો પેલા તો મારે અહીંયા કોને લઈ આવવું પડશે? I need to have code over here. I need to have code over here. તો ચલો અહીંયા જ હું ફંક્શન લખું છું get code s.get code. So I'll be going to my invent function, sorry, invent class, and I write get code. That means this function should return the code. Return code. Now what is the type of code? Integer. So this function should return integer. Yes or no? चलो चेक करो આવું કર્યું તો અહીંયા આપણને રિઝલ્ટ તો મળવું જોઈએ ને. એક એરર તો રિઝોલ્વ થવી જોઈએ ને. See? Similarly, what about items? Can I say get items? Similarly, get price. And in invent one, can I say I need to write two more functions, integer get items? What it will return? Return items. Same way, integer get price. What it should return? Return price. Is it done? Check करो. समझाई छे? Yes or no? Let's run it. Take you conversion. First is our S1 object. Second is our E1 object. The E1 variable say can I say from S1? One is prepared from S1. So here it is. Now I want to tell you one thing. Actually, you have implemented the concept of primary key and foreign key. તમે ડેટાબેઝમાં તો લખી નાખો તો એ ટેબલ એ column name id type integer space primary key લખી નાખો છો પછી જ્યારે તમે ફોરેન કી બનાવો છો ત્યારે લખો છો ક્રિએટ ટેબલ નેમ let's say student id references mst student bracket માં student id recall this query તો આ તો તમે ખાલી એટલું જ લખો છો બે લાઈન જ લખો છો પણ બેકગ્રાઉન્ડ માં આવડા કોડ લખાય similar I'm not saying in background we are writing similar code it is it's for using standard constructor. This can be implemented using casting operator function also. We discuss it later, but right now what I want to give to somebody is when you do the conversion from class type to class type, you can do using constructor. Now the question comes: this constructor is to be written in which class? Source class or destination class? हमारा आंसर છે જોઈએ કેવું ને તમે આ કન્વર્ઝન માટેનું કન્સ્ટ્રક્ટર કયું છે કેન આઈ સે ધીસ ઇઝ યોર કન્સ્ટ્રક્ટર કયા ક્લાસમાં લખ્યું ડેસ્ટિનેશનમાં લખ્યું કે સોર્સમાં લખ્યું loaded in destination or source destination so always remember when you are doing class to class type conversion using constructor then that constructor is to be written in destination class only right and also in that constructor you should pass source type as an argument so invent one pass type see this is your source which is passed as an argument here all of you just find out this program જો મેં પેલા ફંક્શન લખી નાખ્યા હોત ને, પેલા લખી નાખ્યા હોત ને તો ખબર ના પડે. એરર આવી એટલે ખબર પડ્યા કે આ તો નોટ એક્સેસિબલ છે, એટલે આપણે આ લખ્યા.
So today we stop here. So please put your enrollment numbers in the chat box. Today we stop here. You can leave.